Good morning, class. Today, I will be interviewing Blake Funkhauser of Beach FC. Blake is currently the head coach of a developmental team of under 10-year-old girls. And coaching soccer is one of Blake's passions and something he hopes to turn into a long-term career. How you doing today, Blake?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Oh my God, I'm good. All right, let's get into the questions. My first question for you is, what is the main impact you wish to leave on children that you coach in the present day?
I think the main impact I want to leave on them is just being generally positive about everything that they do in their lives, I guess,
Yeah,
to a certain extent. So no matter if they do good or bad, as long as they put in enough effort or all of their effort into it, that's all that matters really, is that they
fact.
tried their hardest.
Yes,
And
sir.
that the end result sometimes doesn't always matter because you can't always win a soccer game. But
Yes.
they got to learn how to take the losses and keep going and try to be better.
Yo. So
Just as
losing
long.
graciously.
What was that?
Losing graciously.
Yeah,
I feel like,
learning. That's one of the most important aspects of playing a sport is learning how to lose.
and you, I feel like you learn more when you
And you do
lose
learn.
than when you win. I feel like
That's true.
that's a good
If
one.
you just keep winning, you can't figure out what you're doing wrong and how to get better.
Facts.
You just leave the holes there until one day you're just torn up and then you don't know what happened.
I got you. All right, for my next question, since you have started coaching, which aspects would you say is the most difficult?
Getting kids to show up is probably the most difficult. But other than that, it's just them wandering off in their own heads and focusing on something else instead of staying on the tasks that we're always at. Actually, is the most difficult thing. Other than that, they usually are very receptive and they listen to what you have to say. And they're learning and they're trying to do better. They're not just there to not do anything. They're actually there to try to learn.
Facts. Especially with females, you coach young girls. Usually they're
Yeah, they are more receptive than
a little
younger
bit,
boys.
yeah, a little bit more mature than younger boys. I got you.
And younger boys usually get lost.
Yeah. Okay, so my next question for you is, what are some of the reasons you decided to become a coach at the youth level?
I guess the first reason is I enjoy it, and then also just seeing the progress that the kids make over a season is just incredible to watch. Just because that some of them start off not even knowing how to kick a soccer ball, but at the end, they all know how to kick a soccer ball and how to properly keep it at their feet, and just the growth of the kids in general, and just the team in general, and just them a whole bunch of kids not knowing who each other are to just also seeing them get to know each other and become like a little group of friends, and just watching just the team mold and just them get better over time. That's
Yeah,
just makes it really enjoyable.
I got you, for sure. Um, for my next question, do you feel as if younger children are more accepting to certain roles on the team than older children or older players?
I believe so to a certain extent because most of them they don't really know what the role is at that level and they just really want to play, so they don't really understand what they're doing. As but I think as kids get older and especially at like a higher level, they do start to understand their role more. But at a younger age, it is easier to be able to put them in certain places and tell them what to do, and they'll just do it. And at
Yeah,
an older age, they do often put how they want to play and how what they want to do,
facts.
and so it's harder. But also, you do have to put that into factor with how the kids want to play and what position they want to play in.
Yeah, I got you. I feel like, yeah, that's something that some kids take on certain positions, and then some others know which they want. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
the more advanced players, they kind of know a position they want, but some people who just started playing, they just want to play and get
Yeah,
to
they
it.
just play.
Yeah,
They'll just be stuck anywhere just to be able to run around the field.
facts. All right, for my last question, do you aspire to be a coach at a higher level one day? And if so, what would the highest level you would want to go to?
I would like to. I don't know if necessarily that's my main goal now, but if I could, I'd love to go to at least MLS, possibly for a youth academy there. I don't know if I want to do professional. That's just too much pressure, and there's a lot more into it than at a youth level, because that's mainly just the sport. At a professional level, there's players' names, how the club's doing, and a whole lot more factors that go into it.
Yeah,
So probably a U18 academy. That's probably the highest I'll go.
I got you. For sure. Well, I appreciate you for taking your time out today to answer my questions, Blake, and the best wishes to your future, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you.